The next question is, what is menstrual cycle? Which hormones regulate menstrual cycle? So, what is menstrual cycle is actually, menstrual cycle is a reproductive cycle in females. Menstrual cycle is a female reproductive cycle which is characterized by the cyclical changes occurring in the endometrium lining of the uterus. So, menstrual cycle is a cycle of reproduction occurring in the females, and it is characterized by the cyclical changes occurring in the endometrium lining, which is the innermost lining of the female uterus. So this is the answer of menstrual cycle. Menstrual cycle actually occurs for about 28 to 29 days. 28 to 29 days on an average. Now here we comes with the second part of this question, that which hormones regulate menstrual cycle. Basically there are two hormones known as gonadotropins and named as follicle stimulating hormone FSH and luteinizing hormone LH. So we have two hormones, that is follicle stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone. If we talk about these hormones, these two hormones, both the hormones actually regulate the menstrual cycle. Let's see how. First of all, if we talk about the follicle stimulating hormone stimulates the growth and development of the follicles present inside the ovary. So it stimulates the growth and development of the follicles present inside the ovary. So this is the function of follicle stimulating hormone. Next, when we move ahead with the luteinizing hormone LH, this actually stimulates the maturation of Graafian follicle, which is a matured follicle inside the ovary of a female containing secondary oocyte. Now LH stimulates the maturation of a Graafian follicle, and also in between or in middle of the menstrual cycle, that is from 12 to 14th day, LH the amount of luteinizing hormone actually increases, and we call that increase of LH is actually LH surge. So we can see LH surge in the middle of the menstrual cycle. But what is the significance of this LH surge? Why there is increased amount of LH in the middle of the menstrual cycle? Now we have discussed about the basic functions of LH and FSH. LH stimulates the maturation of Graafian follicle, and in between of the menstrual cycle there is the increased amount of LH, luteinizing hormone, we call it LH surge. This LH surge actually stimulates the rupturing process, or it helps in the rupture of Graafian or matured follicle, and releases the secondary oocyte from Graafian follicle. So these are the functions of FSH and LH. Along with these functions, both of the gonadotropins such as follicle stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone, both of these hormones actually stimulates the follicles to produce hormones, that is estrogen and progesterone, which in turn provides the suitable environment for the possible pregnancy in the uterus. When after ovulation, the increased amount of progesterone and estrogen, they will give negative feedback to the hypothalamus to stop the synthesis of follicle stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone. So this is all about the menstrual cycle and the hormones which are regulating the menstrual cycle in the females.